Hello class, welcome to week 3. It has been an exciting first few weeks getting to know some of you and reading your posts and kind of seeing a little bit of your background flow into your discussions. Keep up the good work, keep up the hard work, and we'll all stay happy. A few announcements. Paper outline. Your paper outline is due at the end of this week. If you have not already read the prompt, go on and do so now. Next week I'll be requiring you to send a rough draft of your paper to edit and catch all the little mistakes, grammar, spelling. Spell check and grammar check is an easy way to do that, but you'd be surprised at how many points are taken off just because of simple technical mistakes that your peers can catch so easy. Your outline is not something to be intimidating. Your outline is not something meant to be difficult. It's just showing me that you're thinking ahead and you're on the right path of preparation. The paper thrown in along with the longer Gospels, this week will be one of the more time-constrained weeks that you've had so far. Keep in mind also that the prompt specifically does not say provide a summary of 2 Gospels. This paper is not a summary. This paper is something that's going to show a little bit of critical analysis and depth, a lot of your thinking in it. In the past, I've seen a lot of papers that have merely been summaries, and I want to tell you now that will result in major grade drops because the prompt requires something a little bit more than summary. And if you are just summarizing, you are not following the prompt. Just to let you know ahead of time, so prepare forward with excellence. Your quizzes, you'll be taking quiz number 2, and just to remind you, if there's a question on there that you need explaining, that's what I'm here for. The Gospels, as you've read this far, in Luke, as you're reading, you might start thinking, I feel like I'm reading the same thing over and over and over. Well, in a sense you are, but in a sense this is an opportunity for you to get even deeper. Mark was a fairly simple book to read, told much like a narrative. Matthew, written to a group of Jews who needed further explanation and reinforcement in their belief that Jesus is the Messiah, the prophesied one and the expected one. Luke is going to be written to a fellow who is outside of the religion and outside of the tradition, almost as if he's curious, asking Luke, who are these characters? What do they believe? Why do they believe it? What's really going on with this group that seems to have come out of nowhere and are gaining in influence and numbers? Luke is going to be, you're going to see a lot of the same stories as you've seen, but you're going to find them in different places. And you may find them with different wordings or even different outcomes or characters. In these instances, remember, their job was not to be a history textbook, much like we see in schools today, as much as a testament to what truth is. And when using these stories that were familiar, they'd put them in different placements in their making of an argument. So let's say you're watching a politician, and one politician is talking about immigration, and they use a story about a mother and a child crossing the border to get to safer lands. They're using an example of a common story, a story they know, they might be close to, they might have seen. The other might give an example of a cartel member who has dug a tunnel and is sending drug mules across the border. And in these stories, they're trying to make a point. In these Gospels, as they do tell the stories, it's not trying to line up with each other. It's trying to make points that are relevant to the audience, that are heartfelt with the author. So as you're reading, keep in mind that you might need to look further than just the paragraph that tells the story. You might look at the sections above and below to see where it fits in. I guess other announcement will be that grades will be updated this weekend. I've been kind of watching people sign up for class, get out of class. As everybody's schedule is being finalized, you will see grades start being posted and posted regularly. If you do have any questions, remember, this is my job. It's what I'm here for. Don't hesitate to email. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Well, until then, happy reading. Have a great week.